what's up to all my Calvinites and Royal family out there. It's Calvin Richardson with a special shout out to all the mothers out there. Happy Mother's Day from the Prince of Soul. And in the spirit of Mother's Day, I would like to send a special shout out to my mother, Josephine Miller. What can I say about my mom? You know, I have so many fond memories that I spent with my mom, but one comes to mind in particular when I was around the age of 10 years old. And I have to check this with my mom to be very specific. So I remember having 4 pairs of pants, right, and 2 pair of jeans, and one pair that I really liked, and one pair was like really big and kind of loose, and I always felt like when I wore those, like they were tied around my waist or something. That's how big they was. And I had 1 pair of black slacks that I wore to church, and I had another pair of pairs that I was allowed to put on in the rough house and play outside or whatever. But there was a family that used to go to church with us, and they lost everything they had in the fire. And so all the families in the church kicked in, to raise money, and they put together care packages, which consisted of food, clothes, and necessities and stuff like that, toiletries and whatever we had extra that they could afford to give away. And some people had money to go out and buy things, but just to help the family get back on their feet. I remember coming to my mom one day when she was putting together some stuff around our house. We always give a toy or something like that, but we didn't have a lot. So I came to my mom and I said, Mom, these jeans right here, I want to give these to Sammy, right? Sammy was the little boy that was from the family, and we was around about the same age, and I guess I could say he was my friend because we used to get in trouble at church a lot together. So it was about the same age, about the same size. And so I told my mom I wanted to give him those jeans, the ones that I didn't like so much. You know what I mean? I said, they kind of big and I don't really like them that much. And I remember my mom looked at me and she kind of smiled and she said, that's nice of you. But how about go and get those jeans that you really like? Let's give those to Sammy. And so I'm looking at my mom like, I only got 2 pairs of jeans. So why would I want to give him my favorite pair of jeans? And she told me this. She said, it's easy for you to give someone something that you don't want or don't have any value for. She said that's easy. But she said to give someone something that you do want and have a lot of value for, that shows the true heart of a giver. So my mom been teaching me lessons my whole life, and throughout my childhood and now I'm an adult, she continued to teach me to be a giver. And so for that, I say, Mom, happy Mother's Day. For those of you out there that don't know, I'm singing this out called More Love Tonight. Make sure you go to iTunes and download it.